Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
That's Miss P in the kitchen, is making a coffee. So, yes, as you can hear, he's a happy chappy because his new toy came today. So, why? Oh, yeah. Hello to the one watching. I hope the sound is coming through loud and clear. I am using the two camera setup again because Mr. P ordered me a microphone, and it says on the back that it's USB compatible, but there were no USB lead with it.
No.
And the only jack plug that I've got on my computer is for headphones. So I can't use it as of yet. So I need a jack plug, one like a lead that's got a USB socket on one end and a jack plug port on the other. So basically, got to order one of them now, because we thought it just plugged directly in via a USB into the side of my computer, but it's got no USB plug on it. So obviously, Chris says we need yeah. So Kate had put first, so there, but it obviously it's disappeared.
She's not here.
No.
I'm gonna get it.
So yeah. So
I'm getting in.
Sorry about that, Kate, but when I actually went live, the comment that you'd made had gone. So
I'm getting you.
So we've only got the two watching. So yeah. So that's hey. Oh, I was just gonna say to you.
Oh, bugger, who's that?
Ian.
Ian, I was supposed to be first.
I did get your message. It don't sound too clever. No.
Which one you got it on?
I've got the two. That's.
It's probably on the old.
There. It should be better now.
Well, just go into StreamYard and.
Because that it keeps it's this.
Yeah, well, go into StreamYard and see if you've got that one.
The light's on now, so it should be better. Oh, it's gone off again now. Hang on a minute. Let me just sort this out. Yeah. But it says that, right, let me microphone 2 HD. Let's have a look. How does that sound now? Does that sound better? Hiya, tis me, Denny.
Hello, tis me.
It's very crackling. Sounds like you've got hand over your mic. Hi, Mike. How are you?
Hello, Mike.
He says it's a million times better. Because what I'm having to do, Ian, is like I did on Tuesday night. The microphone on the new camera is crap, but the picture's perfect. And the sound on the old camera is good, but the picture's crap. So Chris did actually. Hey, we've got Amjad in.
Amjad, hey!
Chris actually bought me this microphone.
Work is full.
Yeah, it will. Okay, then. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Kate.
Who's that, Ian?
Yeah, he says I'm off.
All right, see you later, mate. Have a good one, pal.
But it does say that it's got a USB.
Am I supposed to get my drone in my case?
But that's all it came with. Now, Chris says, yeah. So that's Chris's new drone, by the way.
It fits in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
Right, I'll leave it to Ms. Genetics channel.
So basically, right, I need a lead that's got a USB on one end and one of them jack sockets in other. So Chris has got, it's the Mavic Mini. That's it. So yeah, so I need a to get that to get the new microphone working, because you see on side of my, it's only like a little notebook type of thing. It's only got an earphone socket. So when you plug that actually into the earphone socket, it don't work. So I need one with USB on one end and one of them like jack things on other. So Chris has got to sort that out for me.
I've got to do something.
She says Aisy's got the black one, not the Mini. So
what one?
Aisy's got the black one.
The black one?
It's
Mavic. Should be the Mavic Pro or the Mavic Air?
Chris says, is that the Mavic Pro or the Mavic Air? I don't know which is which.
The Mavic Air is sort of like next one down.
So yeah, so that's how we're trying to cut out me having to use. She says she don't know.
No.
About like me, Kate, I don't know one thing from another. They're all the same to me.
No, they're not.
So yeah, so I've got Chris is going to have a look to see if he can find me one like with USB, so I can actually plug it into my USB port. So it's got to have like a jack socket on one end and a USB lead plug on other. So yeah, then I'll be able to use the microphone, which will cut out me having to use two cameras. So yeah, but you know, we were all set. We were gonna, you know, how we're gonna use new microphone, etc. And I says, well, it's not gonna work. So basically, you know, you'll have to wait till Monday. So that's you know, or get the adapter if you can't get the lead. But same as Chris says, you should be able to buy them, because it's just like a jack socket on one end and a USB socket plug on other. So that will plug into the jack socket, and then the USB will plug into my laptop. So that way I'll probably be able to use it. So yeah, Chris did tell me what it was called. Hiya, Dr. Smith, how are you?
I am Dr. Smith.
It is like an extender or something, isn't it? I don't know what it's called.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I know what I mean.
Yeah, we know exactly what we want.
Just looking for it.
Yeah, it's just finding one. But same as Chris says, you know, he's been busy playing with his new toy, so you know he hasn't had time.
About figuring out to get live feed.
It's all right. It's only been out the front. Hi, Laura. How are you? You know, he's only been out front with it. And he kept coming in and he kept saying, well, camera's working and this is working. I just can't understand why my screen on my phone's blank. So anyway, he was getting his ear off and he says, I'm going to sit down, have a cigarette, try to figure out what, you know. And all along, it was the fact that the app that you do it on, he weren't signed in. So it was something as simple as that.
Yeah, some pillar, big sign.
So yeah, so he was pulling his hair out because he didn't know what he'd done wrong or where he was going wrong or what. So, but
they got it done.
He's an happy chap in there. He's got it all sorted, and same as he says, you know, he's going out tomorrow to give it a good fair starting, let's just say.
Let's just say something about the putting shopping away.
Yeah, you before you go.
I'm with you for that, girl.
Yeah, and I've got a new cook coming on Tuesday.
Yeah, don't cook, yeah.
At long last.
And we won lottery.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that we'd be sat here if we'd won lottery? I don't think so.
We did win lottery.
What, £3?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got £3 on Thunderball. Oh, £3 will go far. Not even get your pint down pub nowadays.
Right.
Yeah, they couldn't deliver me new. We've been saying we're going to get this cooker for ages. So yeah, we've eventually bit the bullet, and I've been and ordered one. So just before I go any further, I do apologise about Wednesday evening. I hadn't slept well the night before, and my head was absolutely pounding. So it's not been so bad over the last couple of days, but it's still there. I don't know whether it's hay fever, it's my sinuses playing up, or whatever. I don't know. We have had a lot of stress lately, but it could be that, you know what I mean? Same as Chris says, it could be weather. We have had a lot of stress lately. It could be, one of many things, you know what I mean? So
this will make you laugh. I was joining Mavic Mini groups, obviously, because I've got a Mavic Mini.
Yeah.
And I must have joined a mini group, Mini Cooper.
Oh, yeah. She says stress and a lack of sleep. But yeah, it was like last night. It was too hot. We were tossing and turning. Chris was saying, and at about 3 o'clock, we said, Chris sort of says, well, if I don't nod off soon, I'm going downstairs. And I says, well, don't forget. I says, we've got to be up early in the morning because I've been to see the old vampire taker. I've had my bloods done this morning. Quite lucky because it only took 2 attempts. Yeah, I agree with you there, Kate. It's within our group of friends. It's if it's not one, it's another. And Kate's been in hospital. We've had a lot of stress. Bella's daughter's mother-in-law, she's had a stroke. So it's been a worrying time all around. Basically, it's. It's just been one of them. Same as I said. Can we fast forward to 2021, please? I think we've had enough of 2020. So when because see our doctors is it on 2 floors or 3 floors? I don't know. Anyway, as doctors, it's on 2 floors. So I have to go up in lift. So I forgot what I was saying now. Hi, Adrian, how are you?
Tis me, Denny.
Tis me, Denny?
Yeah.
Oh, no, tis me, Denny.
Hello, tis me, Debbie.
They came in, they said hello a bit earlier on.
Oh, sorry.
So, it's been like everything all come at once. Them that don't know, I've got an underactive thyroid, and when I had my last blood test, because I have to have a B12 injection as well. When I had my last blood test, it came back as me thyroid was very underactive. I'm in love with Laura, but I'm shy. Oh, there you go. Has that answered your question? So yeah, so this blood test were requested after 6 weeks, and basically they put me my medication up. I was taking 150 micrograms of thyroxine. Joke, I love you all. Hey, we've got Steve-O. So yeah, so basically I was on 150 micrograms of thyroxine, and she bumped it up to 200. Well, this blood test that I've been for this morning was just to check to see if that dosage is working. Oh, okie dokie then. He says he hasn't been around. He's been sorting funeral out and everything. Okay. So yeah, so that's why I've been back today. But I were hoping they'd put it off. So we went up to doctors in full garb with masks on and everything, and so. First things first, he said he was going to do me a banner. Oh, I know about that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so that's the story so far, and it's been lovely today. Yeah. So you've been waiting in house for something. Yeah. Yes, but you knew before we went to doctors that it weren't going to come while we were at doctors. I know. Because I'd already got an email saying it would come in between 4:15 and 7:15 or something like that. So yeah, so you know, I was lucky in one respect that it only took twice to get the bloods, because normally I'm like Kate. I don't give up. Don't give me blood easily. Oh, you're not kidding. You know, my veins aren't very good, and you know, I mean, I've come out before and had about 10 plasters on my arms. You know, where she's tried to get the blood and then been successful with it. So basically, I was quite lucky in that respect today, because she only took 2 attempts. So, but I think everybody's in the same conclusion as what I am. I think we need a holiday. I think that's what's on. You know what's on the agenda. Once all this lockdown stuff is sorted, we definitely need a holiday. So, oh dear. He says that he's in the hospital at the moment. I have had to have open heart surgery on Tuesday, and I'll be here for the next 2 weeks. Steve, Essex. Oh, hell. Get well soon, lad. Next 2 weeks, but if I'm still alive after, then remind me and I will. Of course you will, Steve. You've got to look on the positive side. You can't give that as an excuse, lad. That'll be right, lad. Yeah. Just go into it with a positive outlook. That's what you've got to do, Steve. Not look on the not positive side. You know what I mean? And Kate says, yeah, this time last year they were on a plane to New York. I wished I were, Kate. You know, I think that's what this lockdown's done to everybody. Well, I don't particularly like them either, Steve. So I'm with you on that one. I don't particularly like hospitals. Hey, we've got Bella. Hello, Bella. So, could we put plans into the government to skip the rest of this year and go straight to 2021? Oh, pardon me, that's that coffee. Excuse me. So, yeah. But you just got to get on the road to recovery, Steve. You know, make sure you get TLC, plenty of TLC. But you've got to stay positive. I mean, you know, we've gone through a rough period. Kate's been in hospital. She's still not very well. Bella's
Got bars.
No, they're going to say no. Bella's not got. But yeah, Bella's going through a rough time as well. Yeah. So it's, you know, instead of harping on the negatives, you've got to look at the positives, if you know what I mean. But you know, it's there is a bit more of an update from government as well. The road. Do you mind coughing, dear?
Sorry, dear. I'll try not to choke.
Kate is more of a watcher, Steve. She hasn't actually got any content on a channel, but her husband's got a channel.
Brilliant singer.
Yes.
Very good.
Just Bella. Just Bella to make me laugh. Did you see what she put? I just thought your microphone was still rubbish, then I realised I was watching Monday's video.
You can't get the stuff these days.
Oh yeah. So Kate's fellas, he builds guitars. It plays guitar, he sings, you know.
Builds stuff, eats chilies.
Let me just find Daisy's channel, Kate, and I'll put it in chat. It's all right. I can multitask, but anyway. So baby, can you do it? Because without my mask being in, I can't.
Easy daisies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a lady. How are you?
Hello, my lady.
Yeah, Kate is a very good supporter. Yeah, I agree there, Bella. We're all very good friends here. You know, it is like in a word, like a therapy group. You know, we talk about his troubles and
easy days.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I've got the 2 camera set up, I've only got 2 USB ports. So because I've got both cameras plugged in.
I can't find him. I can't find Daisy.
I hate these robes they make you wear here. Well, my butt is showing. You've got worse things to worry about than your butt showing, Steve.
Easy days. Was it H-A-Z-Y?
No, H-A-Z-E-Y.
Oh, E-Y.
D-A.
Easy days.
Yeah, that's because the majority of us need therapy. But, you know, I mean, same as I say, we've had a stressful time. Bella, Kate have been there for me all the way through it. I've tried to be there to support them as well. So
I'm just going to your channel on PC.
And that's the good thing about this community. You know, even though each of us has got something going on, we're always there to support each other. I'm doing another baking stream on Tuesday. I think I'm making chocolate fairy cakes. So yeah, Tuesdays is the baking stream, and
There you go, links in.
it says I've got new stuff on my channel.
Oh, right, I'll have a look after.
So yeah, that link, Steve, is to Kate's husband's channel. Does music, songs, sing, plays guitar, you know. Oh, well, that's a positive note then, my lady. She's getting a new a full refund from my holiday. Just had an email. Yeah, she says go and check him out. That's his link. It is the old kit and caboodle. He does like
So watch it where he eats some chili peppers.
Yeah. Hey, we've got Simon in.
Simon, boom.
Yeah. So yes, Chris has been messing about with his new toy.
Oh yes.
So yeah, Dave. Oh, who's Dave?
Dave.
Oh dear, yeah. I don't know where Dave come from.
Is that your secret fella?
Steve, go and check Easy Days Art. Fantastic channel, fantastic guy. So yeah, he's got the new DJI Mavic Mini. Oh, bless her. She says Becca phone Shirley is at home at Becca's now. Becca said she's moving okay, but she's getting her words mixed up and she's forgotten the kids' names, bless her. Mind you, I suppose knowing Savvy in London, they'll soon remind her. So it is good news, Kate. They are not flying to the US. Oh, I just forget where it Miami or somewhere, my lady, where she were flying to.
I can't remember that.
But she'd already sort of moved the date, and obviously, yeah. We'll say Bella says that's true. Orlando, that's it. I couldn't remember. My mind shocking. But yeah, I'm sure Savvy in London will remind her often enough. My posh diffuser upstairs didn't work. There was no mist coming. I did clean it up, but still not working. So I'm buying a new one from Amazon.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
No, they sent it back. Get your money back.
But yeah. But, you know, I mean, what can you do if they're not flying out to the US? Then, you know, there's not a lot you can do about it. So, but, you know, it's all their flights to the US now. I ain't got a clue, Bella, as regards flights. I do know that it said all universities, colleges and everything should be fully opened by September. Like weddings and so forth, you can have weddings can go ahead, but only with 30 guests, I think it was. I know it was a present on Eid, but it didn't work. Oh. So yeah, they're sort of easing things a little bit. They're on about it's starting to let fans go to football matches from about October, I think. Oh, she says, I'm not sure, Bella, but Florida has very high numbers. Oh. So yeah, so things are sort of looking up a little bit. you know, you can now have a wedding, but you know, maximum amount of guests is 30, I think. So that's it really. I mean, not really a lot to, you know, obviously from 24th, which is it that a week today? I don't know.
No idea.
Yeah, a week today, it will be mandatory to wear face coverings in all shops, public transport. So, but yeah, is it like one that you plug in with like a you know, one fuse mounter gone in it? I don't know. She's put, okay, I'll get married and then you can all come. Yeah. Oh dear. But it's a case of, you know, slowly but surely. Well, I can't say getting back to normal because I don't think it'll ever get back to normal. So, you know, it's, I don't think things will ever be the same again. You know what I mean? It's, you know. Well, that's it. That's the thing, Bella. You know, if she cancels, she's going to lose a deposit and everything and lose money. But you know, waiting for them, if they cancel, then that's a different matter.
Yeah, because we did pay for our holiday, did we? We did book it, did we? We did pay deposit.
Well, yeah, because we would pay. You see, when we booked to go to in a hotel in April, basically the lockdown had just started, so we'd opted to pay at the hotel. So obviously, we didn't lose any money because we hadn't paid any money out in first place. Since May, it's a plug-in. It works normal, but still nothing, no missed. I did put the right amount of what? Oh,
Right amount of what? When?
I was, Bella. September 25th, she will get a refund. Oh. But, yeah. Some, as I say, it's a case of waiting until they inform you, sorry, you know, we've had to cancel your holiday, blah, blah, blah. Because same as Bella says, if she cancels, then they're going to say, well, I'm sorry, we can't pay you a refund because you've actually cancelled it. So yeah, my lady says she was supposed to have been travelling on September 25th. So yeah, I mean, I was just saying, Bella, Chris has bought me a new microphone, but the only downside of it is I've only got 2 USB ports in my computer. Now the microphone hasn't got a USB plug. It's got a jack plug, and the only thing that's on here is like a headphone socket. So basically, it needs like an adapter, you know, a jack socket with a USB plug on other end. So that's what we need to order in order to get the new microphone working. So basically, that's on hold at the moment. Hence the reason why I've got 2 cameras going, one for sound and one for... Hi, Alexander.
Hello, Alexander. That's me.
So, yeah. Oh, emails are just coming out. You can book for next year or a refund. Well, you know what I mean? It's like this. I'd opt for refund because you can always say, well, you know, until this is all sorted and, you know, I'm not going to a high COVID area, then, you know, I'll have my money in my bank account. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So,
something a bit closer to home.
Yeah, better for refund, yeah. So I agree with that. I mean, not only that is you don't have to necessarily fly with that airline. You could always go to another one. You know what I mean? When you've got that money in your bank account or back in your bank account, then you could take your money anywhere, can't you? If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then.
Mm-hmm.
It says gonna have to go to sort out stuff, but if you're on Monday, I will come in and also Tuesday. That's fine, Adrian. Thank you for coming in.
Adrian.
Oh, thank God. But yeah, it's you know, I think Chris is going to have a look after the light. So yeah, so Chris has got a new toy. Simon has bought the Mavic Mini. So yeah, so I've been out messing about with that. He come in and he was getting his ear off because he says all screen were blank, and he says I can't understand it. I've done everything right and all this, that, and all that. He couldn't have done everything right because he realised he hadn't got signed into the app. So are you allowed to meet up with people or have to stay indoors because I'm lost? What can and can't do where I live? He says, shh, I haven't watched it yet. So yeah, I mean, they're now saying that like weddings and things like that, you can have up to a maximum of 30 people. And then it also said from September, all colleges and schools and universities and everything will be reopened. But I think basically you can go out to meet people, but you've got to make sure that you still social distance. From a week today, it's going to be mandatory to wear a face mask in all shops, supermarkets and everything. So that's about as much as I know at the moment. Yeah, well, you see, this is the thing, my lady. They're trying to claw back the money that they're losing, basically, by putting holidays up from next year. You know, they've got to claw the money back from somewhere. So, oh, I got my cousin round for dinner tomorrow. Me and my auntie are making apple pie and brown sugar.
Ooh.
So yeah, pubs and restaurants are open. Obviously, the social, you know, social distancing, you know, etc. And I do know that is it McDonald's that's reopened, but they're only doing like drive-through and deliveries, or I don't know about that one. What do they mean by social distancing? If you want to date someone, if the two of you are single, I don't know.
You've got to kiss from 2 meters apart.
Yeah, Kate says that's going to be a laugh when they've all had a few beers. I agree with you there.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, he says, before I forget, I am burning vanilla scented wax melt in my wax burner. So there you go. But I do know that the drive-through at McDonald's is open, and they're doing I don't know what app it is that they're on. Is it Uber Eats, Just Eat, or whatever? They're doing deliveries as well. So basically, I think KFC it's saying they're not. They're doing same. The you know, you can go through drive-through and the you know, the delivery thing, whatever. Domino's only accept cards. Oh.
No cash.
Yeah, but a lot of people are saying, I mean, it's like when you go shopping, they're all saying, you know, contactless wherever possible or pay by your card. But that's not an option for some people. Yeah, majority of people it is, but some people only, you know, only deal in cash, let's just say. But I suppose they're not going to turn cash away, are they? Don't know when I'll come out the house. 8th of March was the last. Oh dear. I ain't taking someone to McDonald's for a takeaway. She's worth a restaurant so we can properly meet. Oh, you mean like a date? Are you in, Strones? How are you?
Yeah, lad.
Oh, my oldest went for one friend with friends today. Ended up all of them getting Greg's because no bank cards. Oh dear. But you know, I mean, it's a bit of a bugger when, you know, they're refusing money. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, when you think about it, Bella. She says Cosmic's getting married tomorrow. I emailed him to say, now don't forget tomorrow night, you've got to keep up the social distancing. I don't think that applies to newly married couples, Bella. A lot of the chip shops still shut. I think that only applies when you know, when you're dating and you don't know each other very well, but you know, is that raining? Sounds like it's raining.
No, yeah.
I might be going blind, but I'm not deaf just yet.
What?
You can't get me that way.
It's not raining, it's chucking it down.
He said, trust you to think of that. It was say, I've just said, because we've got patio doors open, obviously, because it's been a warm day. It sounds like it's raining to me.
Oh, you don't like it's raining, don't you? We don't want to go out tomorrow.
So,
raining, pal.
And
come on then.
Kate says, yeah, end of day, everybody touches money. Hi, Gordo, how are you?
Gordo, Lucy.
But you see, the thing is, that is never going to change, Kate. And a lot of the older generation don't trust bank cards and things like that and only deal in cash. So, you know what I mean? But you see, I know what I was saying earlier on when I were on about going to doctors. Our doctors is like on 2 levels. So I had to get the lift up. I weren't touching no lift button because I bashed it with my walking stick. I said to Chris, don't touch it. I'll bash it with my walking stick.
Got stuck in there for about 3 hours.
Paddy O'Dawes, is that a relation of Murphy?
Whoa.
Oh, he says, Alexander says, Alex says, what happened was I bumped into an old flame when COVID started and we don't know if we can meet face to face. So being messenger contact only.
Oh.
So, but yeah, I suppose let's say, for instance, you're going out on a date, but I think as far as that's concerned, you can only go on a date. You still got to sort of keep your distance, if you know what I mean. I don't know. You'd have to look it up. I don't really know about it. I mean, it's like like delving into the unknown, if you know what I mean. You don't really know what the rules are, you know, and neither do I. You know what I mean? And Bella says, "Oh God, trouble's in." Yeah.
He's a good boy, Gordo. It's Bella that's made instigator.
But hey, we've got Robin, Miss Uganda man. Hiya. How are you? Oh dear. So, same as I say, as regards that, Alexander, I don't know. It's sort of a bit of a grey area, really, isn't it? I mean, when we were in like full lockdown, they were saying that if you weren't living together, you basically couldn't have any contact. But now they've eased the lockdown a bit. I don't know, as it says, I don't know what she means. So yeah, same as I say, it's a bit of a grey area. My lady says you can go for a walk in the park, but keep a distance. So, but you know, it's like in these. I know it was saying like at the very beginning, unless you live in the same household as your fiance or your girlfriend or boyfriend, that you were not to have no contact. My lady says no snogging. But yeah, I mean, you'd have to look into it, because I'm same as I say, it's a bit of a grey area. I don't really know. At the beginning of lockdown, you weren't to have no contact with anybody that don't live in your you know, in the same house as you, like physical contact. That is. But I don't know, since the lockdown's been eased. I don't know. She's picking on me, Gordo's life matters. But yeah. Well, you know what I always say, Gordo, your shoulders are broad enough. You can take it. So but I know I meant to ask you, Gordo, did you get your car fixed? It's a maybe, not yes or no answer, because you're right. It's a great. It is. We have to wear a mask everywhere we go, otherwise. But you see, here in the UK, it wasn't mandatory to wear a face mask.
It says, yeah, it's been fixed.
Oh, but now they're bringing it into force that shops and supermarkets, it is mandatory, and on public transport, to wear a face covering, and you could be fined £100. So, you know, as of yet, it's not mandatory to wear it everywhere, but it's mandatory from a week today that all shops, supermarkets, I'm not sure about cafes and whatever, it's mandatory to wear them or face £100 fine. He knows I'm joking. I'm a paid up member of the Gordo fan club. So yeah, so as of yet, you know, we not being forced to wear them only in shops and supermarkets and on public transport, you know, buses, trains, etc. Only place where you don't need them is at home or outside. But yeah, you know, it's not quite as strict as that here, you know. If I mean, like, I've been to doctors today, but for my own safety, I wore a mask, and Chris, he wore his mask as well. I wear my mask going to the dustbin. But yeah, so I mean, we wore ours today only for the fact that I'd got to go up to the doctors for a blood test. Okay. But that were more for our own safety than anything else.
I'm trying to get used to marker again.
It's buffering. A face mask. So if I went in the shops with a balaclava on, would they think I was going to rob the shops or go in? But same as I say, if they, in fact, I'll show you my mask that I wore today. This is it. Right way. So yeah. But the only problem is, the only problem is, as you can see, as I'm talking, we're wearing glasses. It steams all your glasses up. That's the only dance. I tried to get them to let me go home and I would come back another day, lol. It didn't work. So yeah, that's the only problem when you've got glasses on. It steams all your glasses up. So it's true, Jeanette, because they won't let a biker in with his helmet on. Oh. But some as I say, that's the only problem. Mind you, we've got the washable ones as well. They get foggy. Well, I do.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Put the mask on first, and then put my glasses over it top. But it's still.
It weren't as bad.
You know, it's still mists up.
To be steaming up more when you're indoors, more or less outdoors.
Yeah, but Chris has tried both. He's tried them blue ones, and I bought some the washable ones, the material ones. But yeah. Chris wants a Sheffield United one.
Tenner.
Yeah.
Tenner in club shop. Like
that. My lady says, lol, Gordo, worry when she brings the whip out.
Let's have a cracking time.
Ha ha ha. So yes, Chris wants to, same as I said though, well, you may be, but these aren't. Right. Saying we are Leeds.
Who is it?
4-ring Bart.
Eh?
4-ring Bart.
4-ring Bart.
So yeah, Ronnie loved his cake.
It's not Johnny Shaw in disguise, is it?
Don't know. But I mean, somebody's got to support Leeds, haven't they?
And they just. But they did wish they did when we beat them to it promotion last season. Sorry. But not really, but hey.
Oh, I know who it is.
Who is it?
I'll have a look.
Huh? Wheelies, what?
A bit further down.
Has anyone got a spare beetroot? Oh, bloody hell. It's that man that gave us a dud link to a dud microphone.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rob. But yeah, it's Wakey's. Even Kate knows. Well, the name rung a bell, but I just kept thinking, now where do I know that name from? Now where do I know that name from? It rings a bell. But you know what my memory's like? They will go straight back next season. It's only a temp. Probably. Kate says she was just about to time him out. It just served him right, Kate, if you had a done.
Time him out anyway.
Hey, whose channel's this?
Yeah, but we're giving you instructions.
Before Ringbart was timed out by... Oh, Gordo's going to be in trouble. Gordo. He'll only come back in wait as Wakey.
Don't time him out in Wakey.
Well, can't anyway, because Wakey's he's got a wrench. If he comes back in as Wakey. Now, children. I've got to go back to work. Need to find my damn mask. Thank you for coming in anyway, Rob. He says that's for supporting Leeds. Oh dear. Oh dear me. It's all right. We all mad here, Rob. It's a good job everybody takes it in the, the fun that it's meant to be. Even Bella's pouring lol. Oh dear. But yeah, we're not mad, but it helps. Oh dear me. Oh dear. I think it was just a shower, baby. It's not raining now. So yeah. So please feel free to come again, Rob. Same as I say, we
Yeah, feel free to come into tonight's live stream in 5 minutes.
Goda says you're lucky you have a wrench beauty on a budget. Yeah. Oh, is in one of them moods tonight.
See you later, Mr. Gunderman.
But yeah, we're not mad, but it helps. I will much love Chris. Oh no, I support West Ham. He's going to block me. Well, he had blocked Chris and he supports Sheffield United.
Dead.
Oh dear me. All this picking on Gordo. I'm going to say you should be used to it by now, Gordo. Kate's putting a 2 penneth worth in now, saying Cardiff City.
That's not to shout about, Kate, though, is it? Really?
Gordo said I'd ban Chris. Oh dear me. Got snivels now. So we're banning people now on Team the Sport.
Yeah. Well, they get banned really if it's okay. Wednesday night.
Kate put Liverpool.
Oh dear.
We are just giving Chris the night off, Gordo.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll be back on the next stream.
But so yeah, I'm going to tell you something now to make you feel sorry for him. He's got a stiff neck.
It's actually not so bad.
Wake is probably sulking because you banned him or you timed him out.
Or he's waiting till he comes back in, till he's allowed in.
So yeah, so you know, I mean, it could be worse because Gordo supports Bristol Rovers, but hey ho.
I'll say nothing. Oh,
and I'm impartial to all this football malarkey.
You're Blade.
Well, by default, probably.
You're still a Blade.
So, you know, hey ho.
Hey ho. There you go.
Hopefully, if we can get like a plumber to come and do his cooker for us on Tuesday, I will be doing the baking live stream in my new cooker.
What, actually in it? They said in your new cooker, so it's not actually in it.
Not my live stream, I mean baking in my new cooker.
It sounded like you're doing it in your new cooker.
Well, Kate, it comes to this. The only time, well, I can't say that recently because I'm going to say the only time football comes on this telly downstairs is when Sheffield United are playing. But recently, because it's all restarted and whatever, they've been watching virtually every single match. Bristol Rovers, I think you can get medication for that. Oh dear. But yes, I've got my bruise. I've got my war wound. Look, bruised already. So.
Oh bloody hell! West Ham's actually won.
So yeah, it's bruised already. That's the first attempt. What she didn't get, no, and that's where she eventually got it from. I don't.
Next time she must go on.
Yeah. So it's. I mean, that's within a few hours.
Yeah, it's called tiny people who support these hours.
But yeah, I mean, I've always been saying, Bella, I find bruises where I don't even know where I've done them. I've probably banged my leg or banged my wrist or something, and then I'll say, oh, I've got a bruise there. Where did that come from? Earlier today, my brother was washing his car. I was giving my brother something from inside the house. The jet wash pointed at me. I got off soaked. I was going to say, at least, you know, it's been that warm today to cool you down, Amjad. So, yeah, so I've always bruised easy, me. It's all right, my knee. I've got cramp in my knee. So,
there you go.
So, yeah. He says my hair didn't get wet, only my shirt. You right, matey?
Mm-hmm. Now you're staying up till 11. Yeah. That's right.
He's come for a drink, bless him. It's a nice cold shower outside. Well, that's it. That's the way you've got to look at it, Amjad. You know.
You just have to have some soap at the ready.
Can't get the hair wet, though. No. Can't get the hair wet. But
I'll get up early morning, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't wake me up.
I will. Because alarm will be on your side.
Yeah. Yeah, because knowing you, if I did set alarm, you'd sleep right through it.
You know it.
So yeah.
I bet you're not drunk your coffee.
I've got a mouthful left.
Oh, crikey. 4 on trot. La 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 la. Don't forget to like and share. Please.
Yes. Don't forget to like and share, please.
Get a speech and record of 650 people in.
It's all right. Krista's always moaning, like when I'm doing my live streams, that I leave me coffee.
She does.
Well, if Wakey's coming in, he's taking his time.
I forgot his password. It's probably not striking.
Oh dear.
I'm not coming in.
But
Thirsty.
you're thirsty, are you?
It's Friday.
Kettle is waiting. Oh dear. And we have milky coffees, Kate. Do them in microwave. And then like tomorrow we have it shopping coming. We have we buy the pods for the machine.
Which lasts about 2 days.
No, they don't.
Right, 3.
But yes, what I've been doing today is with me with it being warm, I like make some juice up in a bottle so I can just pour it out. And I ain't what's it waiting for a bus? What? Kate put kettle is waiting. It says, what's it waiting for? A bus.
Who's having a factory back? Oh, I'm dead.
But you see, so yeah, I mean, when we, when we've run out of the Dolce Gusto pods, we go on to milky coffees.
We don't.
So
what if we run out of milky coffees?
We don't. We've either always got milk or we've always got
tea.
So yeah, Callum's gone on to drinking tea as well now. At I mean, up until about a year ago, Callum had only either have juice or a fizzy drink or something like that. More milk in it, 2 sugars. So yeah, so up until about a year ago, Callum wouldn't drink coffee, wouldn't drink tea. And then he sort of started on having Dolces, didn't he? Yeah. And then he tried a milky coffee and he liked that. Now he's gone on to tea now. We have Tassimo in our house. I use it for hot chocolate. We see that's one thing we don't drink because it's too sweet. It's too sweet for me. It's sweet. It's too sweet. Now, Chris says to me other night, he says, like how I buy cocoa for me cakes and whatnot. He says, can you make this as a hot drink? And I went, yeah. I says, just yeah, that's what ours is. Ours is the Nescafe Dolce Gusto. So yeah, so Chris says to me other night, he says, can this cocoa? He says, can you make it as a drink? And I went, yeah, you don't just use it for baking. I says, I tell you what, I says, put a cup in microwave like you do when you're making a coffee. I says, except using coffee, put a couple of spoonsful of cocoa in it. So that's what he did. But he put some, because I have sweeteners, and he put some sweeteners in it. And he went, hey? And he sat there and he kept saying, oh, he says, I'm glad you had this good idea. He says, because it's lovely.
I might have some before I go to bed. To
So-
help me sleep.
So I said, this was the thing. When I made the Malteser cookies on Tuesday, bought some Horlicks, right? So, and cause Callum's been having trouble sleeping, Chris says to him, he says, well, why don't, what, basically, he was asking what this malted milk drink is. So he says, I might try a cup. So anyway, Chris made him a cup of this Horlicks, took one drink out on it and spat it out. So Chris says, I might try a cup of this Horlicks.
I was saying.
So anyway, Chris did say him, he made himself a drink of Horlicks and he did say him, took one drink and it went, there's no wonder Callum don't like it. so that's when he had the cocoa made with milk. I use the cream and milk pods by Tassimo. I put half a bag of white chocolate chips in a latte mug with a cream and milk pod. Ooh!
With what? Milk pods?
He put some white chocolate chips in a latte mug with cream and milk pods.
Ooh.
White hot chocolate.
Nice.
I can imagine it being so sweet though, because I don't like anything like that sweet.
You know what is nice? That vanilla that we had.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
right. So this is another story. When I ordered shopping, because we by chance he went down to our Asda and they've got what they call flat whites in. So the flat whites in the Dolce Gusto, Chris opened box and he went, "Oh, pods is all the same in here." I says, "Well, just put it in, just blah blah blah."
Obviously, you got one white for milk and then whatever.
Yeah, because in like lattes and the cappuccinos, you put the milk pod in first, and then you put the coffee pod in afterwards. So anyway, when he bought it, he says, "Oh, these is new," and they're called flat whites. So when he opened the box and they were all same colour, and he went, "I'm sure they've boxed these wrong." He says there ain't no like separate milk pot. He says they're all same colour. So so basically I put it in Dolce Gusto and it comes out like it's a bit like a milky coffee. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like a milky coffee. So anyway, when I had the shopping delivered last time, they hadn't got the normal lattes in that I order. So they had ordered they'd substituted it with latte vanilla. So anyway, Chris says, "Oh, we'll give it a bash. We'll give it a try. If we don't like it, we'll not get them again." Well, anyway, he rim raptures. He says, "Oh, these is better than normal lattes." He says, "When you order shopping next," he says, "don't bother with lattes or cappuccinos." He says, "Just get them vanilla ones." He says, "and the flat white ones." So we've gone on to two different sort of coffees altogether. So yeah, so Chris absolutely loves the lattes, but a vanilla latte, if that makes sense. So
there you go.
So yeah, so now from now on, we do away with normal lattes, we do away with cappuccinos, so we order just these flat white ones and the vanilla latte ones.
We also put some vanilla essence in as white hot chocolate.
Yeah. So yeah, but same as I say, his friend got us onto milky coffees many moons ago, and if we ain't got a deal of milk, let's just say, or I get up of a morning and Callum's had oat milk and there's only a bit of milk left, I have a normal cup of tea, a cup of coffee. Hey, I awakey, don't get onto Gordo for timing yet.
You'll say, what are you on about? You shoe red velvet latte brand.
Ooh.
Beetroot and cocoa.
Oh, it's 19 degrees now.
Right?
It's 19 degrees now.
19, better than 3 degrees.
So what are they?
Beetroot and cocoa.
My brother uses the Nescafe 2-in-1 sachets from Tesco. He loves it. No, it will Gordo. It will Gordo that timed you out. Oh, poor old Kate's getting blamed for it.
Oh, it was Kate.
So yeah. So we used to have them. Can you remember them sachets that we used to? But mind you, they were proper lattes, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like a latte in a packet. So yeah, so no, it wasn't Kate, it was Gordo actually. So yeah. I thought you got face on, you see, because Gordo had timed you out. So just waiting to find blinking beetroot cocoa. Hi Karate.
Hello,
Mr. P, put your mask on. Nobody can see him, so it's wasted time. Yeah, when I got in lift to go up to doctors, it's like all mirrored from top to bottom. Now looking, I kept saying, God, look at all my grey hairs coming through. I'm going to have to colour my hair. I've had a colour for months and I just haven't felt like doing it. You creep arse.
What do you mean? He's all right, are we? Yeah.
But yeah, it's desperately wants doing.
What?
So yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would say I've had a colour down here for about, I don't know, last time we actually went shopping about 2 months.
Oh,
But I just haven't felt like doing it. So I says to Chris when I looked in the mirror and I says, God, look at me grey hairs all coming through. Well, I'm gonna have to colour my hair. So my brother also loves a Nescafe Azera cappuccino on the latte. Ah. He takes a cup wherever he goes. But you know what you know, like when you're staying in hotels and they say, what does it say? Coffee and tea facilities. Yeah, it's a cup of rank coffee with UHT milk. Ah, we've got Johnny. So yeah, so when we go on holiday, or even if we just go away for a night or two, Dolce Gusto comes with us.
Oh, bloody right.
So, because you know, this what you get in hotel rooms is absolutely rank.
Yeah.
So you know, have Dolce Gusto will travel. It comes. I drink too much coffee. I'm addicted. But yeah, it comes with us wherever we go. If we, you know, only reason why we don't take it to Bella's is because they've got a coffee machine anyway. So.
So it's because we're told to get one.
But that coffee was nice in Birmingham. Oh yeah, that in the actual that, because you see when we stopped in Ibis Hotel in Birmingham, and they got like, well, it were on our floor actually, and it was down bottom of this corridor, and it was like a, I don't know, what would you call it, coffee tea room or whatever, and it
were called tea room.
Yeah. You're sunburnt. Oh dear. So yeah, so they basically, in this room there were tables and chairs, and you could go in whenever you wanted. You know, whenever fancy took you, And you could go down to this room and have tea or coffee. You could sit there all night and drink as much tea or coffee as you want. But I've found sort of, you know, like normal hotels and whatever, the coffee that they give you. But you see, what I don't like is the fact that they give that UHT milk, and it's horrible. Let me just have a look what Wakey's put in. YouTube, Amazon, no. Oh,
What?
Nature's Aid organic beetroot capsules, equivalent to dried beetroot. Ooh, for vegans. Yeah. No, thank you. So, no. But no. Beetroot capsule. Oh. So, but it's like everything else. It's like we stayed. What did we stay? I think that were that a premiere in? Because they serve coffee and everything in bar area, and basically they did. I think it would cost weren't it?
Yeah.
But they're so expensive when you buy in like a bar. Let's just say. I've just noticed my mask is reversible. Bella says I love beetroot, but it makes my pee burgundy. But yeah, you know, this and oh God, yeah, they do tea and coffee. You know, these machines like vending machines where you put your money in and blah blah blah. That is the worst of the worst. Not Pinot Noir then, Bella. Oh dear. But yeah, where they come up with these vending machines that you know that they think can make perfect coffee, they're sorely wrong, I'm afraid. Oh God, my nose is itching now. So yeah. You know, if it's a toss-up between a hotel room coffee and a vending machine coffee, I think I'd go for the hotel room coffee rather than the vending machine coffee. You know, and it's sort of one of these things where that's that tap upstairs. You put it. Let's say it costs you £1.50. I don't know how much, because I stay well clear of these vending machines. You put your £1.50 in or whatever, and then you take your cup and you take a drink on it and you think, God, I paid £1.50 for a cup of cack, basically. You know what I mean? And that's how they get folks thinking, oh, you know, oh, it's a latte, oh, it's a cappuccino, or it's hot chocolate, or what, you know what I mean? I've paid £1.50 for a you know, cack. No, I'm just saying I don't know how much it is nowadays in these vending machines, because I'd stay clear of them, you know, we're wide berth. But I'm just saying, you know, in my college, the coffee machine and price for coffee tea is only 50p. I used to get all the time. Oh,
50p.
But you see, the thing is, like in hotels and places like that, the bump price up. I mean, it were like like if you go to a hospital, then you know, if cafes closed or whatever, they've always got these vending machines, and they taste like cack. You know what I mean? I don't know how much it is, because we try to stay. She says our local cab office has a vending machine. I think the coffee has been in there since 1976. But most vending machine coffees, Bella, does taste cack. It tastes yuck. I mean, let's admit it. It's like it's like taking the human element out of making a coffee or a tea or whatever. You know what I mean? You're not telling me that a machine can get the right amount of coffee, right amount of sugar, or you know what I mean? It's taking the human element out of it. And it's not till you've sat down and you've took a sip out on it, and then you think, God, I've wasted my money on that. So by that time, they've already got your money. Even cheaper in pound shop.
You get people asking how much it is.
Told you to stay upstairs.
Well, I've got cramp all of a sudden.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He been out and come back in again, Ian's drones? Because he said I spoke to him earlier on. So, but yeah, we're just talking about the cat that he says, yeah. We're just talking about the cat that they serve up in vending machines and coffee and the caramel hot chocolate in Costa Express machines is amazing. Oh,
There you go.
There you go. But the thing is, I find, I mean, like most hospitals have got what they call like a cafeteria. It says new toy, mate. Yes, he has. Obviously, he's been watching your latest video.
Oh, yes. Editing that what I did outside now.
So yeah, it's a bit pricey. £2 something. Oh, Gordon Bennett.
What?
You can get a jar of coffee for that. He says a bit pricey, Wakey. £2 something. You can get a jar of coffee for that and make your own.
Yeah, too right.
But yeah, like when my mum were in hospital, they got like a proper Costa coffee shop. But there were me, there were my mum, my stepbrother, and my sister, 4 of us, and it were about £13 something.
Yeah.
Just for 4 on us.
The bloody coffee.
It says you can get 2 jars in pound shop. But yeah, there were only 4 of us, I think. Were you there? No, when we were going to an oncology appointment, I think there were only 4 of us. It were about £13 for 4 coffees. So, you know, but obviously it didn't matter to me because I didn't pay for it anyway. Bella says, last time I was in hospital, they had a vending machine at the end of the ward. I think they put it there to keep you in. You've no chance of being discharged if you drank it. Oh dear. I mean, it's like hospital food and all, Bella. I mean, when they admitted me, you know, when I had that cellulitis in my neck, what did they bring me? Some sandwiches and some shortbread.
Yeah.
And some a drink of tea, a drink of coffee. So I said to Chris, you can have sandwiches and you can have coffee. I says, but I'm having sweet stuff. I'm having shortbread. But yeah, it's like hospital food. That's another load of cack as well. So you know, but they don't, you know, that I don't think hospital food will win any awards anytime soon, let's just say. So, you know, but the thing is, he don't like Starbucks. Amjads don't like. Well, I don't like Starbucks either, but that's by the by. When this were a long time before I met Chris or whatever, before my mum retired, she actually worked in hospital, plating all, like, you know, meals that people had ordered. So, I mean, you know, I'm talking about 20 odd years ago, because when I were in with my last, and well, other than Callum, in fact, I think when I were in with you, didn't she? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, I used to get extras anyway, because my mum actually worked in kitchens. So anything I wanted, you know, she used to bring me extra sandwiches, or she used to bring me, you know, these little packets of biscuits and things like that. I used to get extras, let's just say, because my mum worked in. Bella says, you know what I'm like at cooking. Baz thinks hospital food is a luxury. But yeah, you know, I mean, but I wouldn't. Only thing I'd have, you know, were like extra bits of fruit, or these packets of, you know, these, like, they've got about 3 biscuits in them, or things like that. I didn't sort of. That's the only thing I'd go for as an extra, if you know what I mean. Same as I says, like sandwiches, you don't know how long they've been in packaging for. They could be killed upon edges, and you know what I mean. I just used to have like extra fruit and these biscuits, and if they were, let's just say, I'll tell you what else she used to bring me as well. Can you remember the tubs of ice creams with lids on and whatever? She used to bring me a lot of them in. Like before she went off shift, she'd bring me these tubs of ice cream. So that's about the only thing I'd sort of eat that were edible, if you know what I mean. Biscuits, fruit, and these either mousses and things like that. You know, because on certain days they used to have these, is it mousse and jelly, or yeah, that were another thing she used to bring me as well, jelly. But I've never been a jelly fan anyway. So, you know, that's the only thing I'd sort of eat, that, because I know they've been bought from outside, not what they've actually made in hospital. Some nights me and Baz don't fancy a cooked dinner, so we have soup and a sandwich. But this is it. But I find as well with hospital soup, Bella, it's either that you can stand your spoon up in it, or it's like cat's was.
Cat's was.
You know, there's no sort of in between. It's either that thick you can, you know, you can stand your spoon up in it, or, you know, it's no, I'd you know, I'd never have soup in hospital. No way.
Why not?
So, because half the time it's soup I don't like.
Cat's was.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you like minestrone. Now minestrone soup isn't thick anyway, is it?
No.
So that's what our class as cat's was, because it's thin. Some coffee shops I don't trust, because the hot chocolate they make, they use hot water. I prefer the ones from Costa and M&S and that's cafe machine for. Oh, it's powdered soup. Well, that says it all then, doesn't it, Kate? You know, I mean, them in kitchen have got an easy doddle job. If they're making soup for everybody, they just make a big pan full and just chuck some hot water in it. So yeah, but that's one thing that I'd never eat whenever I've been in hospital. Bella says, I'm a Cockney wakey, we mop our soup up with crusty bread, very classy. But yeah, you know, I mean, I've had some rank meals in my time, I'll tell you. And it's all been hospital food and all. I mean, how they expect people to get better by serving the crap that they serve, I'll never know.
You know why they do that? So they get better quickly, so they don't have to have any more of that crap.
Yeah, they're probably thinking, God, we'll have them moving soon. We'll feed them crap, and they'll not be able to wait till they get out at doors. So yeah, you know, I mean, you show me an hospital that serves nice food. I don't think you'll be hard pressed to find one, a hospital that serves decent food. Hey, Richard, he says, chuck a pot noodle on a tea cake.
I know, Richard.
But yeah, you know, it's you know, I don't think you'd be hard pressed to find a hospital that does decent food, unless you go in private, you know, and then it's all in price, isn't it, really? But who can afford to go private nowadays? But you know, it's all right. We're talking about rank coffee, Richard, hospital food, crap that comes out of a vending machine. We've been on about all sorts tonight. Mostly like crap vending machine coffees and blah, blah, blah. I thought for a minute that you might have mashed another coffee.
You know, microwave it. Thank God while I finish my cigarette now.
Oh, no.
Wait.
So yeah, you know, I can't I can't say that I'm a coffee connoisseur, but you know, just about to.
About to what?
Make a coffee. Man, will be cold by the time you get here, Wakey.
No, because there's not been microwave yet.
No, I'm saying if Wakey's making me a coffee, I says by the time he gets here, it'll be cold.
You'll have it in an ice hot flask.
Oh, pardon me. That's just juice and all that, ain't even fizzy popper out. Terrible. It says I only drink water Monday to Friday and beer Saturday and Sunday. But oh dear, Chris will be on whiskey tomorrow night.
You know it. Might help me fly straight.
So yeah, same as I say, we don't drink one coffee after another. He says, I didn't say I was making you one too, but if you insist, I'll post it in the morning.
Letterbox.
Oh dear. Just make sure it's in a leak-proof container. Oh dear.
Letterbox.
But
was it going to be signed for?
Never
I was supposed to sign for a drone.
Yeah, but I mean, with this COVID and everything, they've stopped doing that now, though, haven't they?
Oh, there you go then. Yeah, Darwin, no draws, nothing mini. Boom.
Yeah. As we keep saying, Chris has got a new toy.
New toy.
I hadn't heard last on it yet, and it only come this morning.
I've done 2 videos already.
But thought you were only posting Wednesdays and Sundays.
Sorry.
Soon changed his tune, didn't he?
The news have gone right down. We've not been able to get out of over.
No. But is it a vibrating butt plug?
How did you know?
While you're getting up, baby, you'll have to pass me your case. He changed his mind again. So yes, but I knew it wouldn't be long.
What?
I knew it wouldn't be long before you got another drone.
I know.
So
you don't know. It's like you not baking for about 6 months. You couldn't do it, couldn't you?
well, yeah. If somebody else did it for me.
No. None of that.
But weather's crappier tomorrow, so the weatherman says. Oh.
Well, as long as it's down your way, it's crap. That's all right.
We've had a little bit of rain tonight because we've got patio doors open, and I could hear it raining, but it was like only a light shower. So
6 o'clock, I'll get you up tomorrow.
oh well, as long as you don't expect me to go up with you.
Yeah, you've got to bring your fry up there.
Yeah, you can. You know what you can do and all.
Considering we haven't got no bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's his new toy. Look,
Well, the box.
nice little case, carry case. Don't know whether you can see it clear enough. I'm just chilling and posing. Posing what? So yeah, so that's his new toy. So it is the Mavic Mini, by the way. No, that was Pixie peeing against the back door. So yeah, that's his new toy. and silly sod, he only went out on fronts like to get the feel of it and everything, and he come back in and he says it's filming and it's taking pictures, but he says my screen's blank. So he was coming in, he was getting frustrated because he couldn't get it to work. Silly sod hadn't signed into app, had he? This is combo, isn't it? Baby? Sweetheart!
Oh,
This is combo, isn't it?
yeah, fly more combo.
Fly more combo, he says.
3 batteries for you.
Yeah, you
Controller.
get 3 batteries with it. No, we haven't signed into app.
No. But they did give me an option to when I first did it.
But anyway, same as I say, once he'd signed into app, it were well away. But we were getting frustrated because he couldn't work out why the screen were blank, and it was because he hadn't signed into the app. So yeah, so we were getting frustrated over anything. Well, over nothing, because all he needed to do was sign into app, and he were well away. But so yeah. But that's what that is, Wakey. That is the fly more combo or something. I don't know. So it keep him out from under my feet anyway. So keep him busy for a while. So but it didn't come till about, I think it was about 4:15, something like that. So we obviously, because the batteries were as flat as a pancake, it says normally they come with a bit of power in them, but they you know, they hadn't got any power, so we had to wait for batteries charging up. So we just went out front here and sort of took it up in here and, you know, more or less just playing about with it, you know what I mean? So, so yeah, so I was on about getting. Bella says, take no notice of Chrissy, got it free with 3 tins of Marifat peas.
I wish I did.
Oh dear, don't even like Marifat peas. So, hi Vanessa, how are you? So yeah, he's I think he's washing some pots and he's going to make a coffee. Batteries are usually on about 25% charge, need waking up. Oh. But anyway, he says he put them straight in and he says they were as flat as a pancake. So he had to wait for the batteries charging up. And obviously by the time they charged up and everything, it was getting on for about, I don't know, about 7:15. So he says, I'll just go out front here. He says, I'll just take it up in here and, you know, make sure everything's all right on it. And, but he's, oh, Vanessa's got toothache. Oh dear. So yeah, so he's basically, he's going to take it out for a spin in morning. He reckons he's going up early in morning and going to take it out for a good fly out. So, so yeah, it's, you know, a case of getting it a good fly out tomorrow. So, so on looking on the bright side, I've got a new cooker. I'm having a new cooker as well. That's coming Tuesday. So, so yeah, so I got some out the deal as well. So I've got a new cooker coming. So, but I mean, before he ordered this, he was gonna just get a little tello drone, but for what they are, he weren't prepared to pay price. When are you gonna fly it? I'm not. No. That's one thing. I mean, all drones he's had, I've never ever flown them because I'm so nervous that knowing my luck, it'd probably fly off or, you know, so I'll leave flying up to him. You know, you know, I mean, there's been many a time he said to me, well, why don't you have good? You know, they're easy enough to fly, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's just a case of do this, do that. And no, I'm too nervous, you know. Oh, the cooker. I'm going to give it a whirl Tuesday if we can get a Corgi registered plumber out to install it and everything. So yeah, so I'll get a cooker out of it. So I know he is.
I know.
Well, you know what to do, don't you?
Father, get your ass over here.
It's all right. It's just said me. He says me dad's a Corgi registered plumber. I says, well, you know what to do then, don't you? But they don't gear a specific time when they're going to deliver it, so we can't say to his dad, can you come at such and such a time, because we don't know exactly when they're going to bring it, because they gear a time slot between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. So it could be any time between them times. So, I mean, his dad's not going to sit here all day waiting for a cook to come in. Why do you need a plumber? Because gas is dangerous. Chris is not very good at DIY. You know, it's safety reasons, really. just to make sure that it's, because see, when we moved in this house, the cooker was already here when we moved in, but it weren't connected. So before we actually moved in, we they have to come and do like a gas and safety check, gas and electric safety check. So at the time, Chris worked for the same company. So he says, would you mind doing me a favour? And of course, the plumber or the guy that were doing the gas safety check did it for us. So it didn't cost us no, because it was coming out to do gas safety check anyway. So hey up, somebody's ringing your phone. Hey, do you have a plug-in gas pipe? Yeah, because cooker's connected to it. Nah, it's all right. Somebody's ringing him on Messenger, I think.
Oh. I'll ring him back.
So yeah, I mean the gas pipe thing's there, because there's cookers connected to it. Then you don't need a plumber. But gas is a funny thing, isn't it? You know, it's got to be done right. Otherwise, we're going to go, you know, we're going to go up with a bang if it's not connected right. But it's like, I think it just screws basically onto the back of cooker. So, but we want to know that it's done right, because it's all right. But if it's not connected right and there's a gas leak and go to like, you know, cooker and everything goes boom, then it locks itself in place. Some say I don't know no about gas, don't know no about electric, but some say that's all basically the gas engineer did when we first moved in, because the cooker were here, but it weren't connected. So when he came out to do the gas safety check, Chris just asked him to reconnect it. And that's basically all he did. And I ain't had a new cooker since we've been here, you see. He says it's like changing a lot. Oh. But yeah. So got itchy nose. Yeah, we'll see anyway. We'll see what happens. So Chris has just gone upstairs. Callum ringing him on phone. But yeah, Chris is on about going up very early in the morning and going somewhere where it's not going to be very busy, so we can feel it drone and whatever. And I don't know where he's gone to make coffee, but I know Callum's just rung him, and I've been to me. My blood's done today. Managed to get them second time of asking, so it weren't too bad. So I wonder what temperature is. So I'm just trying to have a look what temperature it is. But my phone's gone on blink. It's 19, it says. So whether that's correct or not, I don't know. I'm back. peace of mind, squirt some washing up liquid on it after you plug it in. If there are any bubbles, run. It's 19 degrees still. It don't look too bad. It says 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. It's between 16 and 15. 10 a.m. Oh, internet died and then Lappy died. Oh, so it's going to be a reasonable temperature. So let's have a look. Saturday, it says lows of 10, highs of 18, cloudy, and it just say it looks like we're going to have some showers. Sunday don't look too bad. Sun with clouds. Monday, sun with clouds. Tuesday, sun with clouds. That same, really. About 16 degrees tomorrow.
Like I said, better than 3 degrees.
Oh, has he gone to bed?
He's going to bed because he's not feeling too clever.
Oh.
So he's having your cocoa tomorrow. So I'm going to get him a bottle of juice.
Okie dokie.
And he says, "Night night, everybody."
Yeah.
I'm waving and they can't see.
Wakey says we shouldn't need a plumber. It says it says you push the bayonet fixing in and twist it, it locks itself in place. It says for peace of mind, squirt some washing up liquid on it after you plug it in. If there are bubbles, run. What we got here now? Who's that meowing? Is that our Tucker? Gas cooker fitting kit. Ah,
Hey?
that's one of it. That's what he's on about.
Oh.
That's what Wakey's put in thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay then, Amjad. Thank you for coming in, and I'll see you on Monday evening. So yeah, it looks pretty simple. The brass part should be fixed to the wall behind the cooker, yeah. Well, same as that. Okay then, Bella. Chris says he's not feeling very well, so yeah. So yeah. So yeah, Chris has just took him some drink up. He said he weren't feeling very well. So yeah, it'll be all right. You know, got windows open and everything. So Bella says, give Callum a big cuddle from me. Ring me after chat if you need to. So yeah. What are you doing, Tucker? He just sat looking at me all weird like. Is it because your dad didn't laugh? But Tucker sat there and gave me a weird look, and I says, is it because your dad didn't laugh? Chris has just gave him a paracetamol. Okay then, Kate, thank you for stopping this long anyway. Same as I say, you're still not well yourself, so just get some rest, and I'll not be stopping on too much longer anyway. So I should just wait for Chris to bring me coffee in, and yeah, so as I say, Chris has took him a drink up and he's given him a tablet, and you know, because he's had been very thirsty lately as well. So he's been drinking a lot of juice. Yeah.
Friday, not Thursday.
Ha ha ha.
Hello, my boy. No, you're not having any products.
Talks to him like a kid.
Yeah, he's my baby boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then, give Twister your arm.
What?
Biscuits.
Oh. You get him some. You see, you always give in to him. You're like,
He's wrapped me wrap.
I know. See you later, Kate. You go and get some rest.
Yeah, see you later, Kate.
He's got you wrapped round your little finger. He only has to be out at you, and that's it. You give in.
His googly eyes.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I don't think we'll be having a late one tonight because it's. Yeah, Chris is up early, and neither of us had a good night last night because it was so damn hot last night. We couldn't get comfortable, and I'm the same with Ronnie. Yeah, I've got to say, he only has to sort of look at him with googly eyes and meow a few times at him, and he gives into him. So yes, Tucker just made Nell sit up. But yeah, because Tucker's the only one that's in. You know, he gives into easy. You know, he just meows at him and looks at him all lovingly, and Chris will give in to him.
You know what Gordo's dog does, don't you? She's like to dehydrate him.
You know, I mean, how many people do you know buy the dog a birthday cake? Just saying, Gordo. Oh dear, albeit a pet-friendly birthday cake.
Yes.
So yeah, you know.
We better check up on Otto.
If we've won, I'm going. I'm going anyway.
Hang on.
What? Go on, Bennett. Yeah, so do we. He says he only has a birthday once a year. So do we.
Yeah, well, my birthday cake, Gordo.
Yeah. Right, guys, I'm gonna call it tonight. I'm sweating like one. So I will see you again on Monday evening, all being well. He gets Xmas presents, Santa Claus pays him a visit. Gordon Bennett. So yeah, so I'll see you all on Monday, hopefully. Thank you for coming and keeping me company tonight. I know it says guest or guest, but obviously nobody wanted to come up. So there you go. So anyway, I shall bid you all good night, and I shall see you on Monday. Bye for now.
Bye.